Have you ever broken a mirror and felt that sudden wave of fear, that cold whisper that says something bad is coming? For centuries, people have believed that breaking a mirror brings 7 years of bad luck, a simple accident. Yet it carries one of the oldest curses known to humankind. But where did it come from? Why 7 years? And why is a mirror, of all things, considered powerful enough to curse a person's fate? To understand this superstition, we need to travel back to ancient Rome, a time when mirrors were not cheap, everyday objects. They were rare, expensive, and deeply symbolic. The Romans believed that a mirror did more than show your reflection. It captured your soul. They thought that every human soul renews itself every 7 years, and if a mirror was broken during that time, your soul's image shattered with it. The pieces of glass were seen as fragments of your spirit, scattered, broken, incomplete. The 7 years of bad luck represented the time it would take for your soul to heal. Over time, this belief spread across Europe and took on darker meanings. In medieval folklore, mirrors were seen as gateways, thin glass doors separating our world from the world of spirits. When a mirror broke, it wasn't just bad fortune. It was an opening. People feared that something from beyond could slip through the cracks and follow you. Some said demons could use a broken mirror to enter your home. Others warned that your reflection, your other self, might escape, leaving you empty, soulless, or cursed. By the Victorian era, people took these beliefs seriously. A cracked mirror in a home could make guests uneasy. Families sometimes buried the broken shards outside, away from the house. In some rural traditions, they even covered broken mirrors with black cloths until sunrise, to trap the bad energy before it spread. But not all versions of the superstition are about fear. Some ancient cultures saw it as a moral reminder to be careful, to treat your reflection with respect. The mirror was sacred because it showed the truth. Breaking it meant disrupting the balance between your inner and outer self. Psychologists today might say this superstition reflects our fear of identity loss. When the thing that reflects us is shattered, we feel fragmented, unsafe, like we've lost control of our fate. Yet still the stories persist. People have invented rituals to break the curse. You can bury the broken mirror under the light of the full moon. You can throw salt over your left shoulder to blind the evil spirits. Or you can spin around 3 times to confuse your bad luck. Of course, none of this has been proven, but it shows how deeply mirrors affect the human mind. Think about it. A mirror is the only object that can stare back at you exactly as you are. Every flaw, every emotion, every secret, it knows them all. Maybe that's why, when one breaks, we feel something more than fear. Maybe we feel a piece of ourselves breaking with it. So the next time you hear glass shatter and see your reflection scattered across the floor, don't just see broken glass. See centuries of human belief, fear, and imagination staring back at you. Because sometimes, superstition isn't about magic. It's about the things we're too afraid to face, reflected right back at us.